Hey everyone, this is Jimmy with Spooky Appalachia, and this guy is, do you want to introduce yourself?
This is Alvin.
He's helped me with a bunch of the videos. He's an old friend of mine, and we're at the Alexander Black House in Blacksburg, Virginia. And if that sounds, I don't know, like Blacksburg, Black House, it's because Alexander Black is the great grandson of the man who founded Blacksburg. We'll talk more about the history and the hauntings here in a minute. All right. So we're walking up to the Alexander Black House here in Blacksburg, Virginia. These are the stairs. There's some new sculptures, they told us, were placed out here about 2 weeks ago, so that's a real treat to see. Then here's the house.
I really want to know, like, what's up there.
I do too. I definitely want to go up there in that little, I guess it's a bell tower or something?
That's what it looks like.
It looks like a bell tower. Not belt, but bell. Did I say belt? Whoops. Look at this. This is so cool.
And
Do we want to go around the back too?
can we?
I don't know. She said we could go around the house.
Okay. Probably a off from that.
Oh, it's a fountain right there.
That's cool.
That's neat, yeah. Now, I saw some photos in the back. Looks kind of cool too. There's a walkway back there. The grass is very wet. Sorry about your...
That was fine.
Oh, this is nice. Little sitting area. Hey guys, so we're inside the Alexander Black House now. It's now the Blacksburg Museum and Culture Center.
Yeah, Cultural Foundation.
And I'm here with Joy. She'll be giving us a tour today. So where should we start?
Yeah, well, we can start in here. So the house was built by Alexander. Should I look at you? I don't know.
The camera.
Okay, I'll look at the camera. Okay. The house was built in 1897 by the great nephew of the founder of Blacksburg, William Black. So they built it after their first home burned down, and they built it in this extravagant Victorian Queen Anne style. Mm-hmm. Actually, well, I don't know if this is a fun fact, but a replica of this house was built in Texas, and that house also burned down.
Really?
So hopefully this one is fine. But yeah, so their original house burned down, and then the replica of this house burned down.
That's
so
interesting.
I don't know if fire's like following us around, but
how big was the replica? Is it like the same?
it was the exact same size, just
cool.
like a different color.
Ooh.
Yeah, so really
That's
interesting.
neat.
So in this space, the flooring is original up until you get to the back.
Oh.
The wallpaper is not original, but it's the same style that would have been used. The ceiling is also original. All this like tile, that's all original. This lamp I think is really cool. It used to be a gas lamp, but this is also original to the house too. And then there's some of these fireplaces are kind of cool. They're coal burning fireplaces, so that's why they're so shallow.
Oh, there's
yeah, so they're really thin. But this is also original to the house as well. And then let's see, we can come into this.
Okay. Oh, that's a cool grandfather clock.
Yeah, this one was donated, but it's also the style that would have been. Let's see. Oh, and we
There's a bedroom here.
So, so this room was used as Alexander Black's bedroom, not the whole time he lived in the house, but like towards the end of his life when he like was having trouble getting up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
So two interesting facts about this room is that this window over here goes all the way down to the ground. So he would have his friends come in and visit him without having to go through the front door and bother his family. Yeah, so he would have his like buddies come, so they would just pull up the window and come visit him. There was also another fireplace in this room, and it would have been to, I think, the right side of the bed. All this furniture is also original to the house. Let's see.
Is that Alexander Black's bed?
I don't know if it's his bed exactly. We know it was in the house, but not sure. Let's see. There's also, there was also a rumor that since he was the founder of the National Bank of Blacksburg, that he had a vault in here that he would sit by, like, that had all his money in it, so he was like kind of protecting it.
Yeah.
So we think that was like over here.
I guess that's not it behind that. Right
yeah, no. So since this house was, so while Alexander Black was living here, it was a house, but then after, he died, the house was used as 2 funeral homes. So certain things got a little, like they added or changed things to the house while it was a funeral home. So we tried to put it back to the way it was, but there's some things like there used to be another room, but we don't know where it went to or what it did. So yeah, so there's sometimes when it's creaky in here, I'm like, oh gosh, hopefully that's not like the secret room that was in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is his bedroom. This, let's see. And then, I'm trying to think what else I can see. So this, this would have been the gallery / middle parlor, and there's different wood floors in this space. So the middle parlor room, this room, was the dining area, and then there was also a fireplace in here as well, and then this would have been the back part, would have been like the kitchen. So that's this room. We can go next. So once you get to this lighter colored flooring, this is the addition to the house. So all the darker colored flooring is original, but then they made it lighter so you could tell like what was added on. Yeah, so this is all new. So like this is our children's room. But we can go upstairs.
So I guess this was added on during the, was it 2016, 2017?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they did the first floor, they did that first, and then they did it upstairs later.
Oh, did they come on automatically?
Yeah, they're motion censored, which is kind of nice, but sometimes the picture.
Yeah.
So yeah, so this is all new. This is office and bathrooms. This goes up to the attic, which I'm trying to think if I can see right now. We can go up. Do you want to see the attic?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know if that would be fun. I'm kind of scared to go up here, but that's okay.
Oh,
Okay.
dark too.
Yeah. So this is like behind the scenes because we don't have a lot of people
Oh,
come
cool.
up here.
So
But
we're
this
getting a
is-
behind the scenes tour.
So right now it's just kind of like storage, but
Yeah.
back when it was a funeral home,
I can
back
stand
when it was a
straight.
funeral home, the family actually lived up here, so they had like a kitchen
Really?
and stuff. So the families would live up here and then they would do the funerals downstairs. But now it's just empty space.
Yeah.
So.
You ready to
Should we
make
get
your
back
ways
down?
back down?
Oh, there is a light switch up here.
Yeah, I didn't know where it was.
Ah.
Sorry, it was kind of
There
dark.
was one here.
Alright, so that's the attic.
Okay.
This used to be like the servant staircase, so this is where they would come up, and then you have the main staircase. That's pretty much all historic parts of the house. Now we kind of use this space as like a conference room and another like little gallery space. So those are all the historical things about the house. Did you guys have any questions, or is there something I missed?
I don't have any questions, but this is really neat. All right, so you and I talked about the ghost tour you wanted to start up. It was going to start here at the Alexander Black House. I had heard, oh, this place is haunted a couple times over the years. Like I said, I've lived in the area for a while. I actually had some people comment on the postings I shared out. Two people said that they saw, one specifically said the first floor. I didn't get a date or anything, but they said occasionally they'll see like a dark figure in the windows at like nighttime. Someone else said they saw one upstairs once. And then an odd one, I think it was summer 2018. They said they saw someone in a white period dress out on the front deck out there. One evening. They were by themselves, just standing out there on the front deck one evening. They thought it was weird because they were, they weren't, moving around and no one else was around. That one was kind of spooky.
Yeah, I was about to say that's creepy.
I mean, you don't know of anything that could have been going on?
Yeah, I mean, so this used to be 2 funeral homes at one point, so there was a lot of dead bodies traveling through there. So far, I haven't had anything like confirmed. People have come in though. They come in all the time. They're like, "Oh, is it haunted?" But I don't have too much to tell them. I mean, I was here one time, and the back porch we had our rocking chairs, and there was just like one moving, and the rest like weren't moving, and there was no wind. And me and my coworker just kind of looked at each other. But so far, that's the only spooky thing that's happened. I mean, it's very creepy in here.
Yes, I've heard people say that they've heard, like footstep creaks around the house, and there's nobody here.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I want to. Hopefully, I'll hear about someone who like can confirm.
Yeah, someone
like
who's had an actual sighting or a story.
because I haven't been here for too long, so I don't know.
I guess the biggest story is the woman in the period dress out there.
I've not heard that before.
Okay.
That's really,
Yeah, I guess you could use that for the tour if you.
It's
just a comment on Facebook. That was definitely spooky, and I guess the figures. I don't suppose anybody would be here at night. Okay, yeah, that's a little spooky too. It's just people that have been walking on the sidewalks, seeing stuff. So
yeah, I believe it. I mean, lots of people have come in and been like, "This place is definitely."
Yeah, I mean, it's got some history. It's changed hands a couple of times. There's how many families have lived here other than?
So the 2 funeral homes are here. At one point, it was a boarding school for just a little bit.
Okay.
But those are the main things for the.
I heard that a fraternity was here at some point too.
As far as I know, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just somebody told me that. Let's see. I guess there's the families living here. I guess could have had attachments. It's hard to
actually
say.
There. So Alexander Black's adopted daughter did die from influenza.
Here.
Yeah, here.
I mean, that could have been her out front.
Yeah, I was going to say if you ever see a little girl, that could be it.
Okay. How old was she?
I'm not sure. I know she was pretty young.
Okay. I mean, the person said it was a woman, so maybe not. But yeah, that's really interesting. Do you want to talk a little bit about the haunted tours you're?
Yeah. So right now, I'm kind of collecting stories about like different haunted places or ghosts, or even just like interesting local history in the area. Right now, I have someone who's interested in being the guide for the tours. So we're hoping to like do a soft launch in the summer, with the goal of having regular tours in the fall. So yeah, right now I'm just kind of like collecting stories. I put out a lot of posts on social media about like, hey, have you heard of any place that's haunted? I've got a couple people who've responded, so that's been helpful. But yeah, so hopefully we'll have them like started up here pretty soon, and you'll be able to like go to our website and like book a tour and stuff through that.
Hopefully, some people seeing this will be able to
Yeah.
Well, that's really neat. And thank you for having us out here. And big thanks to Alvin for coming and helping me film. He doesn't want to be on camera.
I'm good back here.
Okay.